Hi there, if we haven't had a chance to meet yet, my name is Eric and I'm one of the chaplains here in DCU. DCU's chaplaincy exists to provide care, create community, and nurture spirituality. To put it simply, we are here for you, whatever your faith is, even if you have no faith at all. You know, I was thinking today, the thing about the COVID pandemic is that none of us saw it coming. I remember those first rumblings of a virus in China, but I never thought for 1 second that it would be something that I would have to deal with. And I remember last February, walking through an airport in Paris on the way to a family holiday in Disneyland and seeing people all around me wearing masks and thinking how strange it was. Now fast forward to 2021 and I never go anywhere without an ample supply of face masks with me. And the idea of ever getting on a plane again seems like a crazy fantasy. But for me, the whole COVID thing has felt like a storm. Here in Ireland, back in March, I lost my job, my daughter was sent home from school, and the whole country was put into a lockdown. Add to that, a family tragedy, my own reoccurring mental health problems. It just felt like an unending barrage. Wind, rain, lightning. The unfortunate truth about life is that storms are inevitable. COVID may be the most recent, but it won't be the last. And the old saying goes, preparation is key, but how can you prepare for something that you can't see coming? So in this video, I want to share some of the ideas that have helped me navigate the mental health minefield that has been the COVID-19 pandemic. In the book of Philippians, it says this: always be full of joy in the Lord. I say it again, rejoice. Let everyone see that you are considerate in all you do. Remember, the Lord is coming soon. Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done. Then you will experience God's peace, which exceeds anything we can understand. His peace will guard your hearts and minds as you live in Christ Jesus. And now, my dear brothers and sisters, one final thing. Fix your thoughts on what is true and honorable and right and pure and lovely and admirable. Think about these things. Think about things that are excellent and worthy of praise. You might have figured out by now, I'm Irish. And I know it's a bit hard to tell because of my weird all over the place accent, but I've spent every day of my 34 years here in Ireland. Now, if you're not Irish, there's one distinctly Irish quality that you may have discovered. We love to complain, like about everything. The price of stuff, the weather, buses never being on time. I swear, they have that real-time thing just to mess with us. And it's great to have a bit of a complaint. Grab a coffee with your bestie and have a good natter about your one in the office. You know you're one. The thing about complaining, though, is that it makes you focus on the problem. The more we focus on negativity, the more negative our thought processes become. See, I have the RTE News app on my phone, and every time a push message comes through, it's bad news. And soon it can feel like there's only bad things happening in the world, and it can be so overwhelming. And so I tend to spend a lot of my time complaining. But this passage says to always be full of joy. In fact, it says rejoice. Not very Irish, but it's remarkable because what it's really saying is find a reason to rejoice. It says that instead of focusing on the negative, find something to be happy about. Because when we do, we take our eyes off the problem and focus on something good. So what I've started doing is that whenever I feel overwhelmed with the state of the world, I start making a list. I list all the things I have to be happy about. And I start small. I'm alive. I'm breathing. I have food in my belly. My daughter is alive and happy and healthy. I married the love of my life. And the list goes on. And pretty soon I realize that the things I have to be happy about outweigh the things that I have to worry about. Then it says, don't worry. Instead, pray. Don't worry. Easier said than done. Now, you might not be the praying kind, but all prayer really is talking about stuff and getting it off your chest. And you can do that anywhere, with anyone. You can even just speak out into the universe or whatever divinity you believe in. The point here is that worrying doesn't help. In fact, it's the most unhelpful thing we can do. Like Hagrid said, no point sitting around worrying. What's coming will come and we'll meet it when it does. But so many of us walk around with a big load of worries on our back, thinking that we have to carry it by ourselves, and we don't. Now, bedtime is a pretty big deal in our house, and the centerpiece of bedtime is story time. And Olivia has a book, it's called Ruby's Worry, and in it, little Ruby learns that the worst thing you can do with a worry is worry about it, but that the best thing you can do with a worry is to talk about it. So please don't feel like you have to carry your worries around all by yourself. Let someone help you carry it. God, a counselor, a friend, your journal, whatever. So then finally, a simple test. What are you thinking about most regularly? Now ask yourself, is it true? Is it honorable? Is it right? Is it lovely? Is it admirable? And if not, it's probably not helpful. What podcasts are you listening to? What shows and movies are you watching? What music are you listening to? What kind of conversations are you having? What are you fixing your thoughts on? Now, for me, it can be really hard to watch my thought processes because my favorite podcasts are all about murder, and my favorite shows are generally not about the most uplifting material. So it can be good for me to take a break from all the doom and gloom and the worst of humanity and spend some time thinking about something good, even if it's just a compilation of cute cats on YouTube. So how does any of this help us prepare for the inevitable storms life will throw at us? Well, these are things that we can all start doing now. You see, so often when life throws mess at us, we're reacting. But if we can spend a little time preparing, then when the storms do come, we'll be better prepared to face it. Because the storms of life come for us all. Now, I do want to say that the things I've been sharing in this video really are generalizations to help most of us. But I do know that there are some of us out there who are struggling with real mental health issues like depression and anxiety. And I want to encourage you to speak to a GP, to talk to a counselor, to find a professional who can help you with those. And there are medications that you can take that can help life be a little bit easier. So I would encourage you to do that. But as we always say, we chaplains here in DCU are here for you. We're here to talk. We're here to listen. We're here for you. So please reach out through email on our social media channels. And I just want to say thank you for spending some time with me today. I pray that God blesses the rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.